Hello, good morning, viewers. How are you doing? This is Wale. Today, I want to talk to you about major advantage of helping poor people. Major advantage of helping the poor and the needy around you. Well, to start with, let me bring to your information that when you help, you actually help God. You say, "He that lendeth to the poor lendeth to me." There is a way that you can help God. There is just one thing that you could do to help God, and that is when you help the poor. He said, "He that lendeth to God lendeth to me." That is in Proverbs. Then in the book of Matthew chapter 25, he actually said something very, very unique. And what did he say? He said, "I am that poor person whom you ignore. I am that sick person whom you did not visit. I am that person, that stranger whom you did not take home." So when you actually help poor people, you help God. And then I like us to know that, especially in Nigeria, that we are, and all over the world, problem here and there. Everybody have tried to, solve Nigeria and rule Nigeria, and there has not been solution. Situation is getting worse and worse day in, day out as we change the presidential pedestal. So the question is, what can be the solution? Back to our preamble, which is love. Back to our topic, which is love. Love. In fact, the book of Romans said something. He said, "Oh, no man anything." There's no people think about anything other than love. For love is the fulfillment of love. For when there is love, there will not be stealing, there will not be poverty, there will not be killing, there will not be backbiting, there will not be any form of nefarious activity, there will not be any form of negativity in the society when there is love, my people. Ladies and gentlemen, it is on this note that I come to tell you that love will solve everything in my life and your life. Now, but then, the topic of today is one major advantage of love. The major advantage of love, as I will be starting today, is when you love, what happens? You know the purpose why God created you. That is the major advantage. If I love you and you love me, you will know the purpose why God created you, and I will know the purpose why God created me. Now, what does that mean? Love is helping. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So when God loved, he gave. So that is the simplest definition of love, helping people. Now when you help poor people around you, what happened? The Spirit of God come down to you. Remember, it is God actually that said that you should help poor people. So when you actually help, the Spirit of God descend upon you. And what will start to happen? When the Spirit of God come, you can now go ahead and pray that, "God, I want you to show me my mission. I want you to show me my vision." So now God, what will happen? God will now begin to relate hit situation to situation. "Wow, thank you. Please help me to comment so that I can greet you. Somebody is watching me." When you now love somebody, when you help poor person around you, what happens is that God will now begin to connect. The aura of heaven has covered you that time. It is actually God that you are helping. So God would actually be present when you help poor people. Now, what happens when God comes? Your purpose will definitely come down. Thank you very much. Please try to type something so that I will see you and greet you. When you are, Ola Yinka Oladeji Damola is watching. Bring them on camera. Wow, will you like to come on camera? Wow. So let's go. When you help poor people, God, Holy Spirit, the Spirit of God will cover you, and He will begin to tell you that, wow, you could help people. Remember, the best way to help poor people is not for you to give them money. In fact, when you give some people money, some poor people money, you destroy them. And we are talking about helping here. So how do you help people then? He said, to the poor, the gospel is preached. So to poor people, the gospel is actually preached to them. What do we mean by this? Gospel means good news. Gospel means good information. So to the poor, information is passed. Information on job creation is passed. Information on value added is passed. Information of any good things that is happening around your vicinity, around your environment is passed when it comes to poor people. So ladies and gentlemen, value added is passed. So when you help people, Holy Spirit will now come and tell you the right channel for you to start helping people, right way for you to start helping people. So about that period, you ask God, God, what did you create me for? God will tell you that, okay, this is the way that you should help people next time, for you to get publicized, for you, you know, for people to know you, for you to, you know, go viral or whatever, you know. Your purpose will definitely bring you to the world. He said, nobody light a lamp and put it under the carpet, but rather I bring it to the world. Your purpose will definitely make everybody know you. So when God come and communicate a perfect way to help poor people, it will definitely tie it to how it will bring you to limelight, how we bring it to people that will also matter to your life, so that your helping horizon will expand, so that you trying to help people will actually expand. So that is how it works. It will, okay, rule quiet, yeah. That is my guy in office. So helping poor people, it's a very, very major thing in our life. When you help poor people, things will begin to set in your own life too. I'm telling you the truth. Look at this shop now. I was dashed by my elder sister. It was because I actually volunteered to help her. Today she's in UK and she gave me this shop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to know that helping people, when you help people, we are developing the world generally. We are, imagine that there is a very notorious man that was killed in Nigeria, which was the head of Boko Haram. Imagine that he was helped, or it was favored, or it was, you know, maybe as in a kind of, he had the helping spirit. There would not have been any form of nefarious activities that he has been perpetrated. Now, help could solve the whole problem in human race. You love me and I love you, and one major characteristic of love is that you help who you love. Who you love, helping such person would never ever be difficult. That is why I started a foundation, or we started a foundation called Oyekon Foundation, to help the poor, to help the needy, to reach out. Today, if I die today, I will die smiling, or I will die rejoicing, because it is not how far but how well. But I know in my own case, it will both be how far and how well. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, Adeo TTT, thanks for watching. So helping the poor and the needy is the perfect way for you to discover the reason why God created you, for you to discover the purpose why why you were created. Otherwise, whatever you do would be meaningless. Become millionaire. In fact, I have interacted with friends that are very, very rich, yet there is no joy in their life, because maybe they are not in the center of God's plan for your life. When we're talking about God, don't look at it as religion. Remember, I'm not a pastor. Don't look at it with religion eyes. Oh, what my pastor say. We are talking about your being. We are talking about what you are wired for. We are talking about what you really love, what you experience, all those sort of things. Those are what we are talking about, that these things will begin to work for your favor. Remember, all things will work together for those who love God. And when you love God, you definitely love man. When you love God, it will reflect with you loving people around you. Nobody can ever say he loves God. That one is fake love. Without people around him experiencing the love of God that is manifested, that passes through the channel of reaching out to the poor and the needy. Now, when you do this, you will definitely discover your purpose on heart. You will definitely find the plan of God for your life. You will definitely find why God created you on earth. Death is not the greatest tragedy, but a life that failed to fulfill God's potential. I'd like you to know that death is not the greatest tragedy, but a life that fails to fulfill God's potential. Try this. Begin to pay attention to those who are in need around you. Try this as I begin to bring this message to an end. Try this. Begin to pay attention to those who are around you, who have need, especially the simple need that you can meet. Don't just see somebody in need and just pass by, even if it's for you to sit down and sympathize with the person. That is one way of helping. Remember, you sympathize trying to bring solution to the person. Money is not always a solution. Money is not always a solution. So that, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest way for you to help is by bringing information, by sharing values, by contributing to somebody's life, not necessarily money. If it was money, God wanted to help the whole world, and he did not use a dime to help the whole world, but he had value, and he created heaven and the earth, and we all are here. He did not use money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I will stop. If you want me to continue, you can type it there. I am in my shop. That through love I got this shop. My sister was traveling, and she gave me this shop for me to be managing. So right now I can boldly tell you that love will give you even what you don't deserve. Love will give you even what you don't deserve. If you want me to continue, I am in my shop. You can simply tell me, but in case there is nobody telling me to continue preaching my love message, then I will call it a day at this junction. So Olayinka, Oladejo, thank you. Miss Rukayat Omoto Yosi, thank you. Adeoti Titi Gold, thank you very, very much for watching. Tomorrow, about this period, I will come again. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Remino Yekan Oluwole Basi, thanks.